Alright guys, welcome back. We have some new infos on the upcoming packs and the structure deck. As you can see, we have 2 days and 16 hours left, which means we will get this on Wednesday morning as predicted on the 7th. And now, as it is always the case, we have some new updates on the selection pack, on the ultra rares that will be in there. And keep in mind, we will get 2 packs, one reprint pack and then the Diabellstar Snake Eye pack, also in Phenomenal Knights that we have already seen, and the structure deck Blue Eyes. So let's hop right in. And you can see here they had an announcement. They have this event, the Tokyo Dome event, to celebrate the 25th anniversary, and there you can see they revealed the Chaos Max Blue Eyes structure deck here, and then the new, I think this is the most important one, selection pack here with the Diabellstar, the Emperor Knight Charles, the TG Glaive Buster, and then there is also the Cosmic Quasar Dragon, which will be a nice card in the upcoming Centurion archetype, which we will not get in the next pack, I guess, but maybe the pack afterwards or then after that. It's still time to come until we will get Centurion, but who knows, because we are already getting these cards from Age of Overlord here that would normally not be or it's not the right time for them to appear in the game, but we are getting them. Obviously, cards like the Cosmic Quasar Dragon are from Duelist Nexus, the pack that we are currently on, also the Emperor Charles the Great. So we have here the Ultra Rares selection pack right into the future with the Cosmic Quasar Dragon, which I think this is a nice one to have just as one ultra rare here. If you pull him, you can definitely keep him for some future synchro strategies. You can read him, must first be synchro summoned with the above materials, 1 tuner synchro monster plus 2 non-tuner synchro monsters. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards on the field up to the number of monsters used as synchro material for this card plus 1. Negate the effects. So this is quite nice. You can negate a whole board. Basically, this effect's activation effect cannot be negated. Also nice. And then quick effect, you can banish this synchro summoned card, special summon 1 Dragon Synchro monster from your extra deck that requires a plus 2 non-tuner synchro monster as material, which is quite nice because if this gets targeted to be destroyed, then you can quick effect banish this thing to summon something else. Quite strong. I always like to keep these generic or somehow generic extra deck monsters at 1. If I pull them, you will probably not need him more than 1 in decks to come that will play this synchro pile here. But I think it's nice if you pull him to keep him at least one time. Then we have TG Glaive Blaster, which is the new TG support coming. I think there are also all the other TG cards coming that have been released in Age of Overlord, which would be the Glaive Blaster, I think the Dragon Roar, the Mighty Striker, the Salamander, and then there is at least, I think these are all from Age of Overlord, so we are getting these 7 cards here, so 7 new TG cards. I can't really say anything when it comes to this archetype, though the thing that I can say is that it not had a really big meta impact. So if you like the archetype, then sure, go for it. I think the artwork is quite nice. Let me know in the comments what you think, but in terms of meta impact, it's quite unimpactful. And then we have already had the leaks. We will get the Diabellstar, the Black Witch, also the Snake Eyes Flamberge Dragon, which I'm very interested in seeing what else we will get from the Snake Eyes package and from the Diabellstar package. So as I already said, I'm expecting to get the Wanted and at least the original Sinful Spoils Snake Eyes. So otherwise this Diabellstar engine would not work. And then I'm also expecting the little Snake Eye guys, maybe the Field Spell, and I don't expect the Snake Eye Populous to come, which if we would get Populous, then we would be able to play pure Snake Eye, which then would probably be the best deck in the game at that point. I'm also very interested in seeing how this will work with the Rescue Ace stuff, because now we have Promethean Princess and the Diabellstar engine, though we are still missing the 2 remaining Rescue Ace cards. Maybe they will come here, maybe they won't. We are not quite sure. I think one of them at least would be an ultra rare, but as you might know, they are always around 13 or 14. I think it's like always 13, correct me if I'm wrong here, but 13 ultra rares in a pack. So we might still get the remaining Rescue Ace cards, which if we would get them would mean that we will have full power Rescue Ace, and that would then be the dominant deck. Otherwise, we also get the Infernoble cards with Emperor Charles the Great. I'm really expecting more of the upcoming Infernoble Knight cards to be ultra rares, because you can quickly take a look at it. Now we will get a lot of Infernoble Knight cards. This will be the biggest portion of the pack. As you can see right here, we are getting 8 of them, which this one will not be very important, but the other one will be. You will need 3 of these, on this one also not, but 3 of these, 1 of this, probably 1 of this. This can work together with the Diabellstar engine. You need 2 Angelica. I think you're playing 1 Turpin, and I think you're playing 2 Emperor Charles the Great, which normally you will also be able to get onto your endboard, which this is a spell or trap negate. I think when it has an equip card, right? On okay, you have to send an equip card. That's how it works. Remains to be seen how the deck will be played without the Phoenix Blade that we unfortunately do not have, but we still have the Isolde, which is banned in TCG, so I am guessing that people will find a way to play this deck. And also keep in mind that the Diabelza engine is really helping this deck, making it stronger, and we will have this in game. So I'm still, this will be the most interesting part for me, seeing what else will be in the selection pack right into the future besides the cards that we already know. So very interested to see whether we get the remaining Rescue Ace cards, whether we will get all the Snake Eye cards, though I don't think so. And then probably we will start to play the Infernoble Knights with the Diabelza package, and maybe a Rescue Ace version without the Emergency and the Preventer, which then will definitely not be at full power. The next pack we are getting is Name of Champions, which is the reprint pack here. And looking at these cards here, I have to say that this could be the best reprint pack that we ever had. We had some of them, and most of them were pretty underwhelming, but I mean, we have like Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer here, which obviously is not a staple anymore. But is a really strong card in general. If your deck can play this engine, you can choose to do it. This was definitely stronger in the past, but still a strong card. We have Access Code Talker, which is a generic extra deck monster, same as Baron de Fleur, which recently has gotten a reprint. And the Noble Knights of Crimson Flower. Or is this the original one? Beyond Speed has expired. I think this has, I think this got a reprint in the Infernoble Knights secret pack that we got a few months ago. And then we have Lady Labyrinth, which is obviously not a staple. And I think this is also in the Labyrinth secret pack, if I'm the Trap and the Wicked Caster. So not quite sure why this is in here, though Labyrinth quite a popular deck, so it's not really bad drawing this card. It's at least a card that you can incorporate into a very strong meta archetype, besides having Ultra that are basically unusable. And then we have Dingirsu, another really strong generic extra deck rank 8 option that if you have him in your collection one time, that's quite nice. So I'm really liking the Dingirsu here. Also, have we seen some changes on the list when it comes to the cards here, the Orcus cards? I don't think so, but remains to be seen. This will be very nice when the Horus engine comes. So this is level 8 engine, which has pretty easy access to a level 8 XYZ. And as we have already received the Diabelza and Snake Eye cards, we might see the Horus cards in the next pack. Remains to be seen. They seem, Konami that is, seems to really just want to make some good months here, because maybe it's because we have this celebration event here that they want to give us really insane cards that a lot of people are hyped for. And then we have this structure deck, Blue Eyes Max, which I think the most noticeable thing here is the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, because this is very strong and you weren't really able to get it otherwise. Besides this didn't even have a secret deck, right? Yeah, the Newborn Dragon. So that's quite nice. A bit unfortunate to see that there will be only ultra rares here that are archetype specific, because sometimes there are cool reprints here. Obviously, these 4 ultra rares you can only use in Blue Eyes, so you won't be able to use them anywhere else, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's all right. We can never complain about getting more content, I guess. Though I would love if Konami would start to incorporate like stronger structure decks. This is just my opinion, because they always tend to do these anime ones that are quite weak. And then we are also getting a Blue Eyes White Dragon bundle, a special bundle featuring a dual field icon, icon frame, card sleeves, a deck case, a royal finish, alternative are Blue Eyes White Dragon, which, if I'm not incorrect here, this you cannot pull from anywhere, I think. So you will only be able to get this, which in my opinion, let me know in the comments what you think, guys, but I think this is the coolest artwork of Blue Eyes, the original one. I love this card. I love this card more than everything else. This is so cool. Not quite sure if I will get this. I think this is definitely on the side of all the other packages here. You get the 30 master packs. I guess this will cost, is it somewhere on here? I guess 2,000 if I would have to guess. I mean, of course, if you want anything, the icon or the frame is really nice here. I like the dual field, but the thing with dual fields, at least with me, is that I love to have them, but I never use them because I find them a bit irritating. I just want to have the clean field. If they would give me a cleaner field than the grass field that we have as the standard field, I would take that. I'm not the biggest fan of these fancy fields because, in my opinion, the cards just get lost on this field if there is too much stuff on there. So I also got the Slifer package with the Slifer field, which is quite nice, but it's just too much for me. I like the sleeves here. So yeah, remains to be seen, I guess. Giving them 2,000 gems for 30 master packs, it's quite alright. And with the Slifer pack, last time I bought it, I had some really great pulls. We also have a lot of gems that we can spend on this upcoming update here. And then we also have a maid set, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Oh, they have a maid set. This is very interesting. A special bundle including 10 master packs and a Blue Eyes Chaos Max maid. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I like that they're combining different things here. Not only this complete package here, but I would assume this is a more cheap one, maybe costing like 1,000 or maybe 500, something like this, I guess. Yeah, so if you want your, it remains to be seen how good the animation is, because sometimes, like with the Sprite Blue, they have really bad animated mates, and then sometimes, as for example with the Unchained Abomination, in my opinion, that was a really nice one. And then we once again, and this is really cool, I like this, we had this last year when they had the birthday event, earn up to 1,000 gems, so we will get 1,000 gems for free, which is quite nice, because at the moment you're also getting 500 gems for free, or 400 I think, for this Unity Bond thing, as well as 3 second anniversary packs guaranteeing Royal Finish cards. So let's look at obviously there are more cards in there, but let's look at these. Unfortunately, these are worse than they were last time around. The most interesting of these might be the Ignista thing, at least for me, but maybe this one here, the Cinco guy, because last time we had an access code talker that you could get in Royal Finish, and then a Stratos, which you could use for the hero deck. The Black Luster Sorcerer would also be quite nice, though you can get this from the structure deck, so not that important, I guess, and this is also not really a meta impactful card at the moment. This one is not bad for like Phantom Knight stuff, and obviously we will get more cards than these that you see here, so remains to be seen what will be in here. But honestly, I'm really hyped. This looks really nice, really cool that they always do like a big update for the anniversary thing that will definitely push the player base. You can always check this on Steam. Will be more players here coming back to the game with these cards, and I think it's quite clever, and they should definitely do this. Not quite sure why they are not doing this. They should definitely keep up with the TCG, in my opinion, because then people that play the TCG will probably also come over to Master Duel, because then they can play the TCG format. I'm not quite sure why we are doing this like this. I mean, I guess the advantage of having the special Master Duel format is that you can try different things out, right? You can make a specific band list here. You can take a look at how specific changes impact the meta when you make them here in Master Duel, right? So there are definitely advantages to doing it like this. Though I would think that if they would just go with the TCG and basically have the TCG format here with all the cards that are out of the TCG at the moment, then a lot more people would play Master Duel, and it would be way easier to transition for people from Master Duel to the real game. Maybe they want to even make like a separate version of Master Duel for the Japan for the OCG market, so that they can get their cards, which they are a bit in front of us, obviously. In my opinion, this would be way wiser. I would guess this would push the player base up, but can also be the case that it is wrong and they have some numbers. I don't know. I'm really excited. Let me know in the comments what you think. What are you most excited for? For me, it's definitely the Right into the Future, and I'm super interested in seeing what else will be in this pack. I'm so hoping for all of the Snake Eye cards or the remaining Rescue Ace card. This would be my big wish, because even though I will play Infernoble Knights, I'm not the biggest Infernoble Knights fan, but I really love that we have the Diabellstar package, and these are getting animations we have already confirmed. I think normally they put the Ultras in here that get animations. I would guess the Emperor Charles will get an animation. I would guess the Quasar Dragon, and then probably also the Glaive Blaster as the boss monster of the TG archetype. 5 animations. This seems to be alright. Maybe a bit on the high side, but remains to be seen. Let me know what you think. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting a thumbs up and the notification bell. Obviously, we will see each other on Wednesday with all the new stuff, videos on whether you should buy the pack, and then obviously live streaming, climbing the ladder with the new stuff, as we always do on release day. So thanks for being here. Have a nice one, and we will see each other in the next one, latest on Wednesday, guys.